One other thing I thought was worth mentioning, and maybe a couple other things, is the lady who says she's the one who pulled the vehicle in herself into the shop to find the nail in the tire, and who touched all the lug nuts to make sure they were tight before she went ahead and, used any sort of tool on them. She's explained to us how, let me back up here, how this marking on the tire is from driving around on a low tire, because this thing does have a nail in it, and I can tell you that anytime I filled it up, which has been 3 times since we discovered that it was leaking, which we get a notification on the app for the car on my wife's phone, told her that, we've got low tire pressure on one vehicle, head down to 28 psi. The lowest it's had that I've seen, and 3 times I filled it up, has been 28 psi. I've been on top of it since then, seeing if it was indeed leaking or if it was just a bad readout on the vehicle app, coming through the tire pressure monitoring system here. So anyhow, that scrubbing on the tires is supposedly from driving on a low tire. So she was accusing us of that. And I explained to her, ma'am, that is curb rash. She looked at me like I'm stupid, doesn't know what I'm talking about. And I said, when you drive your vehicle up against a curb and your tire makes contact with said curb, you get those marks. That's why it's not all the way around the tire. It's just where it made contact with the curb. So there's that to go for them. She claims that they don't have any video cameras inside the shop. When I asked them, she says customers aren't allowed in the shop. When I asked her to show me that they don't have video cameras, asked her to pull a mechanic out so I can question them, because I was going to ask them, hey, what do you guys use to take lug nuts off? Do you not use impact guns? But she says that there's nobody in the shop. They're all on lunch right now. And I said, that's very weird. You have all your mechanics out on lunch at the same time. There's no one in the shop at all right now. And it's like 1:50 p.m. by the way. We were trying to be taking lunch, but yeah, she won't let me talk to any mechanic because they're all at lunch apparently. Has another young lady sitting at the counter with her. I said, ma'am, do you guys not have cameras in the back? And the lady I'm speaking with originally about all this, she says, immediately cuts me off and says, hey, don't talk to her about this. She's got nothing to do with it. And silenced her before she would tell me any answer as to whether or not they have cameras in the back. Surely they do. Absolutely, surely they do. It's a Mr. Tire. It's not Mom and Pop's tire shop. So anyhow, there's a lot of bullshit coming from this company, at least from this location, from this young lady's mouth. All right, bye.